Now let's talk about marketing materials. Of course, the QBExpress.com website will generate some traffic for you. But if you depend on the website alone, you're going to have a lot of classes that don't sell out. It's up to you to make things happen. And in our office, we spend anywhere from $20 to sometimes as much as $300 to put a prospect in the room in advertising. But it's okay because every time we get a client, they end up spending $2,000 or $3,000 a year at the low end if it's just QuickBooks support. And if we get them as an outsourced client, well, those people spend $20,000 and $30,000 and $50,000 a year. And what most of our outsourcing clients eventually came to us because of our QuickBooks seminar activity. Even those CPA firms that send us referrals initially got a hold of us because of our QuickBooks training. So it's a big, powerful marketing system. So what will happen here is you want to become familiar with the marketing material that we've written. And you can see we've got postcards, 4 different examples, flyers, several ways to do those if you want to focus on legal or nonprofit, newspaper ads, what they would look like, press releases because we're big on publicity. It's an easy, free way to get noticed. Web content really has to do with About Us. What am I going to say on the About Us for the QBExpress.com, and then any sales letters that you might want to use over the course of the year. Let's just give you one example. We'll look at postcards, example 1, and here's what it looks like in our office. Now you can use this postcard in your own business. Let me just see if I can get this to scroll up a little bit for us. And I don't think I would use this particular postcard with Lynn's picture on it. If you do, you might need a little disclosure down here that says actual accountant may differ from picture. But this is this will give you an idea of what a simple, easy postcard would look like. We don't know what your response rate will be in your town because it's different in every market. But to download this, you simply click here and you'll be able to get your file down and give it to your advertising person, your local printer, and they'll be able to make any updates, put your picture in it, and get it ready to go. I will tell you that we do not depend on word-of-mouth advertising, and we don't depend on the internet here. We depend on blood and guts making things happen. So if I'm not getting enough response into my QuickBooks classes, I'm going to run some 1-inch ads in the newspaper, and I'm going to run some postcards and drop them in the mail, and I'm going to stay out there filling that room up. Because by the end of the year, if I ended up spending $5,000 or $10,000 on advertising, by the end of that year, I know I'm going to see 100 to 300 people. I know that 20 or 30 are going to be clients. I know every one of those clients are going to spend $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 at the low end, and some are going to go to outsourcing at $20,000 and $50,000 a year. So I know this works every single time. So that's just what I do. I do what I know works every time. And so you can go through here. Most of this is self-explanatory, and you'll find out instructions like here is instructions on when to run newspaper advertising. So this is a great way to fill your seminars. Don't depend on just search engine optimization. Don't depend on just referrals or word of mouth. Make it happen. Okay, great. Thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing that cash register ringing.